So this is a view of my 18th floor vestibule, I guess. It's right where the elevators are, so I'm not sure what you would call it, but it's quite a nice space. It's pretty big. And sometimes I just like to stand here and watch the planes come in, but I don't see any planes right now. But yeah, this is what the street looks like. So I can get a really nice breeze. I sometimes leave my front door open and I open up my balcony and a nice breeze comes in. So it's pretty cool. So I'm just walking out of my apartment complex right now. My health club has closed for 2 weeks. Normally I would go swimming because that's my favorite form of exercise. But they are closed for Spring Festival. And I found that exercise really helps me get a better night's sleep. I struggle with insomnia, so I found it really helps if I get a lot of exercise. And swimming is not near, or walking isn't as nearly good as swimming, but thought I'd go on a little walk around the neighborhood and show you where I live. This is Super One. They have inexpensive dishes and they're delicious. And I pay about $4 for one of these babies right here. Up here is a KFC. Very, very popular in China. And not only are they open 24 hours a day, but they also deliver. So you really, honestly can't beat that. Oddly enough, I've not eaten here yet, even though I love KFC. So up here is a series of little restaurants. These are very common in China. I've not eaten at any of these places, but this is some of the things that they serve. I believe these are, I'm not sure, they look like duck heads, I guess. Chicken feet. Very common food, you see it here a lot. Up here is a grocery store where I get my fruits and vegetables and other things. Here they have some Western food. They have ham for sandwiches, and they also have just plain white sandwich bread. The eggs here aren't refrigerated, and it's very common to see chickens just unwrapped and sitting on a bed of ice. And this is Vanguard. It's very, very impressive. They have a really good selection here. This is the street where I live on, and the buses stop on the side of the street, but they also stop at this station as well. And they have overpasses so people can cross the street without getting hurt. This is taken from the pedestrian overpass. This is Friday night in Guangzhou. Lots of people out there. Guangzhou has about 14 million people, so coming from Xiamen, quite an increase of population. Xiamen's got about 4 million people, so I have 10 million more neighbors. This is a stretch of my path that goes under the overpass, as you can see it up here. And as you can tell by the e-bikes, it's a pretty popular route. You really have to be careful of the e-bikes here because they will ride on the sidewalk. They will ride very close to you on the sidewalk. So it can be very hazardous to deal with. I've seen a couple of collisions, but I can't believe that I've only seen just a couple of collisions. Okay, we made it underneath the overpass. And now we're out from underneath there. And not exactly sure where we are right now. I mean, obviously we're in Guangzhou, but this is the place I think where I got really, really confused, because when I tried to walk home, obviously that sidewalk there is a dead end, but I had to kind of veer off and go underneath that underpass to the right, and that's where I got disoriented and was a little bit confused. I ended up on the other side of the street, but I think I've got the hang of it now. So we're coming up on my bus stop. This is one of the stops where the buses actually go and they pull up to the actual curb, and across the street this is the bus stop where you can, oops, sorry about that, where you can go down these stairs here and then just wait. So my bus does not stop at this particular bus stop. It stops where those people down there are standing. This part of the sidewalk is extremely treacherous because people will ride their bikes and you really need to watch it. E-bikes are really popular. I had one in Xiamen, but then I didn't want to ship it to Guangzhou, so I sold it. But they were a lot of fun. There are a lot of Chinese food places here, of course, because it's China, and they really, really like their food. But one suggestion that I would make is, if you are interested in eating, try and find a place like this place where they have pictures, so you can point or at least take a picture of what you want and show it to the person, so you have an idea of what you're getting ahead of time. 7-Eleven is alive and well. Then we have the fake 7-Eleven, known as Internet Mart. So 7 and 15 minutes. They're open 24 hours a day. Strange. This building here, right here, is called Buy Now. And basically it's Best Buy on steroids. There's like 3 or 4 floors of computer equipment, phones, audio-visual equipment, cameras, computers, pretty much anything electronic, you can find it here. And very easy to drop several thousand yuan or several $1,000s in these stores. I've been here, my computer needed a cord, so this is where I came, and I lost the lens cap while I was at Canton Tower the other night, so I'll probably have to come here and see if I can get one for my Canon T5 Rebel telephoto lens. So there's no escaping it. I swear, no matter where you go, this is what you'll see. If Starbucks isn't your thing, you've got KFC, and then down the street, right here, you've got McDonald's. To beer or not to beer? That is the question. This guy looks like he might commit suicide. guy ends up on the news, we'll know he jumped. Hope he's talking to somebody. The billboards here are pretty amazing. And so are the buildings too. They're all lit up. I think right across the street there in that building is Tianhe District, but I'm not sure. Yes, I was right. Across the street is Tianhe District. Very nice upscale mall in Guangzhou. I don't go here very much, but they have a really great bookstore, and they have Olay, which is also a very nice grocery store with some Western items. So this is the nearest Olay that I know of. So when I want something from Olay, I'll go and get it. But Corner's Deli has been getting most of my money lately. They are the bomb when it comes to Western food and goodies. At first, I thought this sign said Bank of Dong, which I thought was incredibly funny. But then I thought it probably stands for Dongguan, and I was right. I don't know all the brand names they have at Tianhe District, but Louis Vuitton is one of them. Hermes is another one. They've got Dior, Chanel, Prada. I bought my glasses at Lens Crafters and I knew I'd have to shell out a bundle, but didn't think I'd be shelling out $1,400 American that much of a bundle. So that was a bit of a shock, but the glasses are great, so, and I'm worth it. You never know, it's wintertime, but as for myself, I'm wandering around in a t-shirt and a pair of shorts, and it's February 5th, 2021, so it's definitely warm here. Oh, one thing I want to say that never fails to amaze me, I don't know how well you can see it in the video, but Guangzhou skies always seem to be purple. It's amazing and I love it. I never get tired of seeing that. See a lot of these types of vehicles, whatever they're called, segways. This guy sort of got busted by the cops the last time I saw him and made him go away, but I was able to slip this guy a little bit of money the last time I saw him after the cop told him to leave.